Okay. Hello? Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, please, can you let me know? Can you hear me, guys? Rotimi Mons, are you there? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, fellow work. Okay, let's see whether some other person can join us before I will share the screen. Okay, we'll soon start now. Welcome, Rotimi and the follower. Let's see whether we can get coming. Okay, without wasting much time, we need to start now. I don't know. Can you all see my screen? Rotimi, can you see my screen, follower? Can you see my screen? Can you see the slides? Let me display the slides. If you can see, just let me know. Can you all see the slides? Okay, great. Let's just start off then, uh, so that others can catch up with us. I don't want us to waste much time. You're welcome to Corner Import and Export. Corner Import and Export is a subsidiary of Co. And the Corner Import and Export, we have been in operation for the past 6 years. We have trained over 1,000 persons, and we can say over 60% are doing very well globally, exporting different agricultural products across the world, solving uh, food shortage and also helping in terms of food sufficiency. So they are doing very well because what we do in Corner Import and Export, we try to see how we can help people to start the exportation from in the mini exportation, whereby they can get buyers which they can pay at least 50%. They can source these goods for them. Then from there, they can now start. They can now migrate into micro and mega exporting. So these are some of the ways we have been helping a lot of people, persons. Um, so we'll dive in fully now. So I just want to talk more about what we have been doing. And when we talk about export, most people feel, oh, they need so much capital to start up, they need so much funds. It's about the technicality. You need the technical aspect, you need to understand the technical aspect of exporting and how to get buyers. There are three key things you need to understand: how to get buyers, how to source for this uh, food stuff or agricultural products locally, and using the right logistic. So these are some of the areas I always tell people you need to ensure that you do your due diligence. Then when we talk about export, goods produced in one country and are shipped to another country or another market, that's export. Shipping goods and services out of the port of a country when these goods have foreign demands, this export. Export is not just agricultural products, it can be oil, it can be whatever. Like Nigeria now, what the major thing Nigeria exports is oil. That's why we are not developing and the naira is weak. Also, if we start exporting in large quantity, other things like other raw materials, food items in large quantity, even processed food, you will see that the naira can actually be able to compete well against the dollar. So exporters play a very key role in our economy because we are the ones that are going to make the dollar naira to strengthen against the dollar. So and also uh, most people used to ask, what about export versus import? Export is you are taking goods from your country or your locality to the global sphere. Then import means you are bringing it from the global sphere from another country to your country or your locality. So those are just the basic stuff. Um, so when we're talking about for many industrial sizes, small, medium, and big, so we also talk about domestic producer, foreign consumers. Then, so these are all the things you need to know as regards the definition of export. Then, what we're talking about, let's dwell into the history. The oldest branches of economic thought, major component. We're going to talk about the regularly discussed and views on international trade, and these are many more we're going to be talking about. I don't want us to waste much time on this. These have to do with the process. Method of export include a product or goods or information. Is the ways process you do export. Mail, hand delivered, through mail, through ship by air or vessel, upload to an internet site. These are the different process downloaded from internet site. All these are all the processes in terms of when you're talking about exporting. Then the actors means those people that you going to that are actually facilitate these processes. We'll talk about the exporter, which is you as a person. In terms of export, you must be familiar with all these agencies or sectors: the banks, Ministry of Foreign Trade, Custom Administration, Custom Transport Agent. One way or the other, some of them you might not be have some. You might not need to liaise with them now, but for others, you will need to, especially you when you are not doing mega exportation. So I can tell you, you're going to have one interface or the other. Then we talk about why export. One of the reasons why we preach, we talk about exporting. Number one, you increase your sales, you extend your market, you get that global recognition, you able to expand the boundaries. And secondly, you minimize competitive risks. Understand? Because when you are dwelling in just a small cycle, the competition tend to increase. By broadening your horizon, by expanding globally, you actually decrease competition. You diversify sources of sales and supplies. So and avoid you also avoid changing domestic conditions. So these are some of the benefits of doing exportation. Advantages of also export: you enhance domestic competitiveness, you increase sales and profit, you gain global market share, which is very important because today now, because of technology, you can run advert here and people in USA, in Canada, currently now a lot of Nigerians are all trying to migrate to Europe, even in Asia. So there's high demand for agricultural products. So in fact, we can currently now we cannot meet up with the demand. I know what I'm saying because the pool of people to those countries is getting increased, is increasing every day. So and also you have to also position yourself to play in the global league. So you also explore corporate technology and know-how. You also extend the sales potential of existing products. Then you stabilize seasonal market fluctuation, also enhance potential for corporate expansion. Then you sell excess productivity capacity, get information about foreign competition. In a nutshell, being an exporter, you become a global business person, a global entrepreneur, not just local. So I hope we are following Rotimi, follower. I hope we're all following Dicky and others. So these are some of the things I want you guys to understand about the benefits of export. Now let's now move down to the disadvantage of export. We're not talking about develop new promotional material. We're talking about subordinate short-term profits to long-term gains. These are some of the I call them when you want to talk about some of the shortcomings, or you say disadvantages of, but these are not disadvantage. Depends on how you go around it. Because when you are dealing with a global audience, you have to be packaged. Your processes have to be very refined. Then incur added administrative costs, definitely. Allocate personnel for travel, wait longer for payment, modify our product or package, apply for additional financing. All this actually majorly if you want to do into mega exportation. But everyone on this that going to sign up for our mini exportation masterclass, you don't need all this procedure. With time, we'll also take you on this guy. All you need now is probably the first thing you need now is to have a business name. Even though it's registered or not, that's never an issue. You need to teach you digital marketing, how to use digital marketing to grow your brand, all this social media, how to set up your social media pages. These are things we need to take you through. Then we also take you through at least how to have like 10 products you can export globally, especially dry products. So these are some of the areas we're going to be taking you guys through. So ways of exporting, we have the direct exporting. The exporting company may create a separate export department to enable its own staff to concentrate on developing new markets. The we have indirect exporting, whereby you have an independent firm that acts as the export department of the company, a combination of export manager, a manufacturer, export agent. So all these are all various ways of exporting. When we talk about direct exporting, we're talking about having representative distributors or retailers who are located outside where the exporter is. For example, you have agents in UK, in Canada, that is called direct exporting. You sell directly through the distributors or through the foreign retailers or direct selling over the internet. So indirect have to do with selling goods through independent domestic intermediary. For example, like with the customer foreign markets. So they are not within, it's like a third party system. Then some of the barriers most people face in terms of exporting have to do with some of the trade barrier, government laws, regulations, policies, practices. That is the essence of the masterclass. That's the essence of the training, so that we can put you through on how you can be able to know the kind of products each country needs, because we have laws on each of the products, like cashew, cassava, flour, whatever, dried fish. Different companies, different countries have their laws. Sometimes when it's in excess, they make some laws on it. Sometimes when they want it, they do law, they make laws to balance their, so that they will not affect currently what they have in their country. For example, the essence of these barriers is to protect domestic product from foreign competition or stimulate export. Then the three areas they look at: the strategic, the tariff, the subsidy. So it all depends on how your product, whether they need it at that particular point. For the strategic, international agreement limits trade and the transfer of certain type of goods. If they see that they have enough of that goods, they might put some limitations. Then on tariff, tax placed on specific goods or set of goods exported from. They can also place on tax based on some goods. Maybe they see they how profitable it is or the demand. The subsidy, some product whereby they need more of that in the country, they might have some subsidy for those guys that are importing it to that country. So making the export decision, what does the company want to get from the exporting? These are things you look at. What am I going to gain? Is exporting consistent with other company goals? What demands will exporting place on the company key resources, management, and personnel? In a nutshell, you have to do your evaluation. What you have to do your calculation, return on investment. What do I want to gain? What kind of product do I want to export? What is the profitability? You have to check your cost, you have to check your revenue, you have to check your profitability. But I can tell you, for so far, for the time we have been in business, I can tell you most times the profit system on export is like times three or times four. If you have, for example, now you export cashew, maybe 3 million, maybe the cost is 3 million, you might end up selling it up to like 10 million or 8 million. So the profit system on export is so huge. But the challenge most people have is how to get buyers. So, and that is part of what we're going to be dealing on during our master class, how you can get unlimited buyers. But we have over 5 to 6 strategies on how you can get buyers. So we're going to be exploring all these during the export class. If you see, this is a country comparison export. You can see the ranks. You can see countries. You can see China in terms of the country that have the highest export. Currently now, China leads United States, Germany, Japan, France, Czech Republic, Colombia. Unfortunately, Africa, we are not exporting enough. That is why I want to play our little part in changing that narratives, because we want to see how we can export more, so that once we do that, the productivity of the country will grow more. Like what Mr. B always says, production over consumption. So the more we produce, the more we export, the more we're able to employ more people, the more our naira stabilize, the more you make so much money. So these are all the things we're trying to work on. Then now, welcome to Corner Import and Export. My name is Cornell. I'm the managing consultant of Corner Import and Export. So I don't know whether we still try to follow. Okay, can I get, if you are here, can you just say yes? Let me know whether we are together. Can you just type yes? And I hope we are the slide. You guys are seeing the slide. Please just chat. Let me know whether we're together. Are we together? Are we seeing the slides? Okay, great. Are we seeing the slide? My voice audible? If not, let me get it from the chat. Okay, great. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's continue. Now, welcome to Corner Import and Export. And I want to take you guys through on the benefits of starting your export business, and why we are in the best position to lead you through this process. I can tell you now, there's so much demand for our dollars. If you want to earn in dollars, exportation is one of the ways you can earn in dollars, because naira now is so weak, we all know. So if you want to actually enjoy Nigeria, want to enjoy Africa, you must learn how to earn dollars. And that's what we're trying to do for everyone. Okay, without wasting much time, I'll be sharing with us the wet in export business and how you can launch your export business within a period of 30 days. Then you also feel free to check out how you can follow us across our social media handles. So if you have not followed us, you can quickly do that. I think we have shared it on the community, the WhatsApp community. Also, you can also see it from here. Um, our course outline going to be dealing on introduction to exportation, exportable products, countries we can export, you can export to easily, how to get buyers from different countries, business of packaged food stuff. Introduction to exportation. When we're talking about exportation, which I've said before, it simply means the movement of goods and services from one country to the other, where it is in high supply to a place where it's in high demand. Understand? So you're going to make so much money, especially when you're taking products from a country like Nigeria that have a currency in naira. You are moving it down to a country like UK, USA, China that their currency is higher. You're going to be making so much money. That is called foreign exchange. Types of exportation, we have the formal and informal export. Yes. So we all know what it called exportation, and you can export not just only food stuff, but a whole lot of things. Anything people can consume, you can export it. So when we're talking about mini exportation, we're talking about maybe exporting in like goods have to do with maybe 10 kg, 20 kg, 100 kg. You don't actually need some certifications. During the course of the master class, we're going to give to you our genuine and reliable logistic companies within a week, less than a week. You can export across the world, UK, US, wherever they deliver to wherever you are. We're also going to be showing you how to, like, 4 or 5 strategies, how you can be getting buyers without stress. And all this, for mini exportation, you can send through airlines, through courier companies like Night Post, DHL, FedEx, UPS, and shipping companies. For newbies who want to venture into mini exportation, you don't need to bother about export document. I've said it before, or license. Shipping companies take care of them. So you, the logistic companies, they take care of all documentation. So you don't need documentation when you are starting as a mini exporter. You only need it during mega exportation. And when we talk about mega exportation, we're talking about macro exportation, which maybe you have to, that one is majorly through the sea, where you have to export maybe 20 feet, 40 feet containers. So that is when you need it. To be an exporter, you need to, maybe then you need to have a registered limited liability company. You need to have an export license for Nigeria. For those who are into processed foods and want to export in bulk via containers, you will need to be duly registered with relevant authorities such as NAFDAC and so on. So, but I can tell you, over 70% of guys doing export now is mini exportation, and you can be making at least 1 million, 2 million, 500,000 on a monthly basis. And you can, and we because I will also teach you the digital marketing aspect of exportation, how you can use digital marketing to get buyers easily. There are a lot of sites, over 20 or 30 sites. You will also give you access to. You'll be getting buyers. We tell you how to set up your details on all those accounts, and how to be getting customers to write a proposal, how to guide you, how to initiate conversation, how to talk about pricing, how to talk about how to do a source for these goods, the standards of different countries. All these things are part of what we'll be talking about. So the basic requirement to kickstart an export business, because there are basic things you need to know to start an export business. You need to have a phone with access to internet. With that, you can start up. You have to have a domiciliary account. So which is very easy from your bank. They can easily create a domiciliary account for you. So your buyers mostly based abroad, so you need a firm account. Phone with an internet connection is necessary. Sometimes your media of communication with your buyers can be mostly via email, WhatsApp, or sometimes Facebook. So access to internet is a must. Then on the fourth one, understanding the main export process. Yes, you need to understand how to go about this business to be successful. Then also determination and desire to make it work. And also how you have to decide the product you want to start with. So we the product you export matters a lot. So I'm going to be telling you the top 10 high in demand products globally. During the master class, we're going to be dwelling on that. Also, we also decide on the product you want to start with. Also, having a mentor. That's why we serve Corner Import and Export. We will serve as a mentor. In the next 2 years, we will also be we just be mentoring you in the sense that guiding you through. So that's why we're actually building a community so that we can guide you through to success, so that you can start earning seven figure from exportation. Then there are some exportable products currently now. We have Gary vegetable, dried ugu, beans flour, melon seed, ogbono, bitter leaf, dried ugu, plenty of them, coconut, pepper, tomato, hibiscus, yogurt, pap, ukazi, all that. There are a lot of products you can export. Virtually anything we consume here, you can actually export it because most Nigerians are traveling. We have a lot of Nigerians in diaspora, Africans in diaspora, and they want to enjoy what they enjoy here. So, and that's the reason why the market is so wide. The demand is so high. I can assure you that. Then, but now I want to start identifying what food product you need to know that you can supply, whether in your village or any other places. So start thinking. I want everybody to start thinking, looking at the list over and over again. Think of who you can ask questions, talk to. I usually tell my students go for products that have easy access to, products that are readily available, and in case you get buyers, you can easily get this product quickly. Countries with fewer food restrictions. Some countries have a lot of restrictions, but these are countries you can easily export to. UK, USA, Canada, Australia, Germany, South Africa, Caribbeans like St. Kitts and Lucia, Berlin Island, Cameroon, Malaysia. So we'll also be discussing more on this and how to go back. We'll also be understanding their policies during the master classes. Now, some countries with high demand for some products like in Asia where they have the sesame seed, in Europe charcoal, we have in wood, rubber in Europe, leather Asia, shea butter Asia, crude vegetable in Europe, Taisa, and that's West Africa and Asia. So the list is on and on. It's just on and on. So getting a market for your export product. Some of us have sources to get product, but one question I normally ask people is how do you go about getting buyers? One of the proven way is using Google. Yeah, I can tell you that. When in tech environment and when in digital world, just search on Google and search for African stores in any country of your choice. A lot of stores will pop up. You send your proposals to them and they will definitely get back to you. Hope we are following. They will definitely get back to you. I can assure you that. Then, apart from using Google, there are other trade sites you can register on. The trade for and a whole lot of them that you can get. In a nutshell, we're going to be guiding you, take your hands, guide you through how to get all these buyers across the site. And I can tell you, you will discover that it's very possible to get as much buyers from Europe and Asia. Then we're going to do a little practical now. So quick go to Google, type African stores in Canada. You will get a list of screenshot. You can also you can send it on the chat if you want to. I hope we are together, guys. You just go on your Google, type African food stores in Canada. You will get a list of them. You can screenshot. You can screenshot, and if possible, you can. I want everybody to really do it now. If you can do that now, I will appreciate it. Can really get that done now. I would really, really appreciate if you get that done now, so that we'll be on the same page. I hope you guys can hear me. Everybody, Sophia, Titi, Rotimi, Magdalene, Amos, Ahmad, the follow-up. You guys cannot hear me. Okay, let's get that done. You will discover that you can There are a lot of them you can reach out to across your social media. So social media is very powerful. You can use to access a whole lot of them, but there are principles, there are procedures. That's why you need the training. Like this, is how you see some of them. If you check, you'll see some of them. Like how well is the design or how well presentable, it goes a long way. Example of normal market food stuff. You can see these are crayfish and other things. You can see example of packaged stuff. You can see the difference. You can see. So we also teach you how to be able to make your product very attractive, very very attractive. People want to buy this as compared to this packaged. This is crayfish. For $20 that is 30,000. Packaging does not cost up to 5,000. So packaging, you are spending 5,000 and you are massive. That is times six. And this is the oil is so in abroad for $15, but you can buy it, package and everything, send it for export business. Also, you can see this is the cost is $6, which is 16,000. You won't spend more than 5. Export business is really very massive. So if you want to make up to 2,000, this is the time you have been waiting for. I can assure you guys, massive income. Uh, I'm waiting for. At this point, let me introduce you to our Export Academy. Our Export Academy, they will also do webinars created to guide you to the business. There will be a group. So when you sign up, start the trainings, then we start with the mentorship. We're going to be doing we're going to be dropping on WhatsApp. Then the mentorship will continue. For So in this group, we teach. We're sharing videos, national standard to meet international market standard. So also we'll also be doing guide you on how to be profitable and succeed in the export business. Talking about the shipping, how to contact of agricultural producers, so that you can sell this product to, how you can source for this product, all the informations you're going to be having access to them. So please take note of this part. These are some of the details you're going to be learning. The details of the any dollars, 10s income, any dollars export seminar. Number one, we're going to be learning how to export with zero capital. Number two, you will learn how to export even without having any documents, certificates, or licenses. Number three, tested and proven ways to get buyers that pays you in foreign currencies even before the goods leaves the country at the port of loading. Four, also be learning the four secure ways of receiving payment from buyers. Then the fifth, hot selling exportable product you can consider exporting are countries with highest demand for such products. The sixth, you will learn how to get contact and access to buyers in your country, in any country of your choice that you want to export to. In fact, they will beg you to get this product. We're going to teach you how to go about the proposal. Then 17, you're going to be learning. Also be learning how to get major buyers of thousands of metric tons of different products, which means you'll now be moving from mini exporter to mega exporter, and how to easily secure export contracts through secrets that will be revealed during our training. So all these are the things you're going to be learning, and like I tell you, it's going to be massive. We also be learning how to draft winning export proposal and sample of export proposal template for different products you can edit and use to secure new buyers and export order. How to fix price for your export product to fit international price. Secret of how to source and have contact and access to farmers or manufacturer of different products of cheapest agro products. Trusted site to register that will give you access. Will give access to site over 30 on you register. We guide you how to register to be getting constant buyers access to over 20 contacts of legit buyers, shop owners, food stores, and manufacturing companies that buys a large quantity from different products from USA, UK, Canada, and Germany. Access to over 10 contacts of shipping companies you can export with. These are some of the amazing things you're going to be learning during the master class. Then the part two of also what you're going to be learning is how to process different seafood for export, fish, snail, and periwinkle. How to process this food stuff is one of the hardest part of this business. That's why we'll practically show you step-by-step approach how you process this food stuff and meet international standard. How to process dry pulp, how to process plantain flour, how to process yam flour, all these things and many more you'll be learning. Also, how to process beans flour, how to package your food stuff to different countries, packaging standards, spices identification and formulation, how to process dried meat to export standard, how to package up foodstuffs and brand to export standard. So all the things you're gonna be learning, how to process egusi, ogbonna, other grocery to have a long shelf life. All these things. There are also the extra benefit for joining the academy. You're going to get contact of foodstuff vendors that you can buy from, like me, farmers price, contact of packaging and packaging material sellers, contact of food processing machines and equipment of and equipment sellers, contact of trusted shipping companies and shipping agents, contact over 20 African stores abroad you can start selling to immediately. Then also you're also getting quality pictures of products you can market if you don't have your own products. Contact of agents for business registration, CAC, NAFDAC, FD, etc. How to run Facebook. Please pay attention to this. We're going to be teaching you how to run Facebook and Instagram ads and target buyers of your product. So if you go through our masterclass, you don't have any issue not getting buyers. In fact, after 3 months, if you don't get buyers, you'll be fully refunded. I'm telling you guys because there's no way you will not get buyers. Then also access to our sourcing group for those who have their own products. I can tell you this class we're going to be working with 30. Currently, we have just 10 slots left because we have our referral system where people come in, sign up, not even just the free webinar. People globally subscribe to our training. So we have 10 slots left for those guys that want to join our Export Academy. And if you want to join, there are so for this class, each part of the academy costs 50K, which means the two aspects of the training is actually 100,000. But the first 5 people to make payment will pay just 19,999 naira. But we actually discounted it because the economy is not favorable. We understand what is going on. So we have to bring down the price, but it's just for a limited number of persons. So that if then the price, once you get the 5%, the price go back to the original price. Now, there's 100% money back guarantee. Please listen to this. There's 100% money back guarantee for our teachings if you don't launch your export business within the period of 3 months. So take note, after 3 months, you're not earning the dollars, you're not getting buyers, we refund your money in full. So also taking over, this is our payment. If you want to make payment, it's through UBA. Uh, the account is 215-220-6774. And you can send your payment proof to 070-30-818-711. So before I conclude this section, I just want to ask, do we have any question? If we have any question, let me know so that I can handle that. Then also, you can also reach out to me on the WhatsApp group. But if you have any question, I will also like to handle it right here. So no question, that means we are fully understood and we're ready to take action. And for this is the payment details for Corner Import and Export, the 215-220-6774 plus require for UBA. Then once you pay, you send your payment receipt to 070-30-818-711. We will attend to you from there. We'll add you to the groups on WhatsApp. Then we'll share the details of when the export masterclass is going to be starting and even necessary details. Some of our exported products, you can see some of them. These are some of our exported products. They are doing very well in the global market space. Some of our exportation masterclass testimonials. This guy is a God bless import and export. I just got my balance for the oil palm I exported. We also have a lot of them through WhatsApp, they send message appreciation that I've gone through the masterclass program. I was initially skeptical because of online scams, but after the exportation masterclass, I must say it was valuable and worth it. Okay. This person says I got a customer that want to buy large quantity of crayfish from UK, China's corner import and export. So this one said, please send me the best logistic companies to shed during the export masterclass. I'll just receive part payment for the cashew not supply. This said this Chidi, your export masterclass training Canada. Uh, Please help me get a food source for stock fish in Nigeria. I have a big market for it. Good morning, coach. Thanks for the export training. I just got a big buyer for sesame seed in South Africa. Do I go about it? It's a good evening, coach. Send me a good supplier of ginger. I have orders for it. This is a good day, coach. Someone in China is requesting for charcoal, but I don't know how to go about it. So a lot of our students globally are doing very well. So good day, coach. Someone is trying. Okay. This is I just received the palm oil I ordered last week. I'm so excited. My export dreams are becoming reality. Thanks, Connect Export and Import. So why should you get started with foodstuff exportation now? The business model can never go out of the market because people eat daily. It's food. Most of what they export is food. It gives you the opportunity to have access to international market and helps you to earn in foreign currency. It gives you access to multiple streams of income. Imagine any 20 million a year, like I earned last year. What will it do for you? It gives your business visibility and profit globally as you expand and grow your business. No one can function without money. Financial freedom means money working for you. Take action today. Considering the depreciating value of naira, the highest business anyone should consider venturing into now is business that pay you in foreign currency. If you're not in dollars, you're shooting yourself in the leg. Why? Because the profit margin is only very high when compared to selling here in Nigeria. I can tell you that. So make your payments. If you still have more inquiries, reach out. I can handle them. If you have any inquiries, I can handle them. And so that you can start up. At this point, I want to appreciate everyone for your time, for your effort, and I can tell you these are time. This is the right time to start earning dollars. Naira might likely go to 2,000 or whatever, because there are no policies that are going to strengthen the naira for now. So what you can do is to position yourself globally, and what we have been doing. We have done that for over 1,000 of our trainees, and I can tell you most of them are doing very well. You don't need money, you don't need licenses to start. All you need is the determination. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a beautiful, beautiful time. Thank you. So if you still want to reach out, you can reach out and start your journey. Thank you.